Welcome to Homework Lib.
Hi, so over here we have the following redox reaction that we are asked to balance employing a basic condition, and with that we're going to answer different questions about the balance equation. So the first thing that we need to do is to identify the half reactions. Here we have iodine, which goes from 5 plus to 1 plus. That means that we need to add a total number of 4 electrons, right? In order to reduction to occur. And radium goes from 0 to 7 plus. So that means that we need to add a total number of 7 electrons. Here we can go ahead and get rid of the coefficients for the charges, and we can proceed with balancing our reaction. So whenever we want to balance something in basic conditions, what we do is essentially we go ahead, balance everything in acidic conditions, and then we add the appropriate number of OH minus to get rid of the protons that we add. So, first step that we need to do is to add the appropriate number of water molecules in order to balance the oxygens that we have. So, in this case, I have 2 oxygen atoms missing, so I need to add a 2 over here. And over here, I have 4 oxygen atoms missing, so I need to add 4 water molecules. So, now that I added water molecules, I need to balance the hydrogen. So I need to add the appropriate number of protons on both sides of the equation. So over here, I have 4 electrons plus 4H plus IO3 minus. And over here, I'm going to have IO minus plus 2 water molecules. And down here, we're going to get 4 water molecules plus rhenium. That is going to produce rhenium oxide plus I added 8 protons in total, so 8H plus 7 electrons. So now the next step is to add up both of the equations, but since the number of electrons is different on each side, I need to multiply each of them by the coefficient of the other. So, for example, the first reaction needs to be multiplied by 7, and the second one multiplied by 4, since those are the number of electrons that appear on each of them. So now the equations become 7 times 4 is 28 electrons plus 28 protons plus 7 of IO3 minus is going to produce 7 of IO minus plus 14 of water molecules. Down below, we're going to have 16 water molecules plus 4 rhenium atoms. That is going to produce 4 of rhenium oxide plus 8 times 4, which is going to be 32 protons plus 28 electrons. Now we can add both of the equations, and as you can see, the electrons are going to cancel out. I have 14 water molecules over here that are going to cancel out with 16 over here, and I'm going to end up with 2 water molecules. The number of protons is also going to cancel out. Here we have 28, down here I have 32, so I end up with only 4 H plus. So now, after I add both of the equations, I get 7 IO3 minus plus 2 water molecules plus 4 of rhenium 0 is going to generate 7 IO minus plus 4 ReO4 minus plus 4 H plus, and this would be the reaction balance in basic medium. But now I need to add, for recovering the basic medium, I need to add the same amount of protons that I have on one side. I need to add the same amount of OH minus on both sides of the equation, because 4H plus 4OH minus is going to generate 4 water molecules. Now the reaction becomes 7 IO3 minus plus 2 waters plus 4 of rhenium plus 4 of OH minus is going to generate 7 of our IO minus plus 4 of rhenium O4 minus plus 4 water molecules. Here I can cancel out 2 water molecules with 2 of these guys, so I end up with 2. And my final balance equation is going to be 7 IO3 minus plus 4 Re naught plus 4 OH minus. That is going to produce 7 IO minus plus 4 of radium O4 minus plus 2 water molecules. As you can see, this equation is already balanced in charge and in mass, and we are done with the problem. So now we just need to answer the questions. So the first one that we have is how many hydroxide ions are in the final balance equation? The answer is 4. B, is hydroxide a reactant or a product? It is going to be a reactant. C, how many water molecules are in the final balance equation? The answer is 2. D, whether is reactant or product, is going to be a product. And finally, E, what is the coefficient of rhenium O4 minus? And the answer is 4. So that would be all. Thank you very much and have a good one.